Today, we're going to talk about a powerful and practical way to get out of debt called the Debt Snowball Method. This method isn't just about numbers or interest rates. It's designed around human behavior, motivation, and momentum. Because the truth is, most people don't fail at paying off debt because they can't do math. They fail because they lose motivation. The debt snowball works by keeping you emotionally engaged and encouraged as you make progress. Start the debt snowball. You first list all of your debts, from the smallest balance to the largest balance, without worrying about interest rates. This step is important because the goal here isn't mathematical perfection. It's progress you can see and feel. Once your debts are listed, you continue making the minimum payment on every single debt, no exceptions. These minimum payments keep your accounts current and prevent penalties, but they are not meant to actually help you escape debt quickly. Next comes the most important part of the method: choosing an attack payment. This is extra money you intentionally dedicate every month to just one debt, which is the smallest one on your list. You pay the minimums on everything else, but you aggressively attack that smallest debt with every extra dollar you can find. This focused effort is what creates momentum. When that smallest debt is finally paid off, something powerful happens. You don't stop or celebrate by spending the money. You roll that exact payment forward. The money you were using for the paid-off debt is now added to the minimum payment of the next debt on your list. This creates a snowball effect where your payments grow larger and stronger over time, just like a snowball rolling downhill. What makes this method so effective is visible progress. Paying off a small debt completely gives you a psychological win. You see accounts disappearing. You feel successful. That feeling fuels motivation, and motivation is what keeps people going month after month. While paying off high-interest debt first might look better on paper, many people quit that plan early because it feels slow and discouraging. One key rule of the debt snowball is this: never let your total monthly debt payment go down. As balances shrink, minimum payments may decrease. When that happens, you don't pocket the difference. Instead, you increase your attack payment by the same amount. This keeps the snowball rolling at full speed and prevents you from slowing down without realizing it. Automation is another crucial part of success. All minimum payments should be automated, so you never miss one. Separately, your attack payment should also be scheduled and treated like a non-negotiable bill. When payments are automated, willpower becomes less important and consistency becomes easier. The video also explains that minimum payments are not designed to help you get out of debt. They're designed to keep accounts open and profitable for lenders. If you only pay the minimum, you could stay in debt for years or even decades. That's why the attack payment is essential. It's what actually breaks the cycle. Another important part of the debt snowball is building guardrails to prevent setbacks. One major guardrail is avoiding new debt. Make it harder to use credit cards by removing them from your wallet, deleting saved card details from apps, or even freezing them temporarily. The goal is to stop adding new debt while you're trying to eliminate old debt. You also need a small financial buffer. Life happens. Cars break down, medical expenses appear, and unexpected costs can derail progress. Having a small emergency buffer helps you handle these situations without going back into debt and losing momentum. When a debt is fully paid off, it's critical to pre-assign where that money goes next. If you don't give that freed-up cash a job, it will quietly disappear into everyday spending. Decide in advance. Decide in advance whether it goes toward the next debt in the snowball, savings, or future investments. This intentional planning keeps your progress intact. The video also addresses concerns about credit scores. While paying down debt, your credit score may fluctuate temporarily. This is normal and not something to panic about. The long-term benefit of becoming debt-free far outweighs short-term score changes. A strong financial foundation matters more than a number that goes up and down. In the end, the debt snowball method works because it aligns with how people actually behave. It builds confidence, creates momentum, and turns what feels like an overwhelming problem into a series of achievable wins. It may not be the mathematically perfect method, but it is a method that people stick with, and that's what truly matters. If you stay consistent, protect your progress, and keep rolling your payments forward, the debt snowball can take you from feeling stuck to feeling in control, and eventually, to living completely debt-free.